let the audience, can you give an idea of what being in the bubble is like for a junior hockey player? What's it like? Is it I mean, is it a hotel? Is it a hotel room? You just where do you stay? What kind of routines do you go through? What was like in the life in the bubble in the WHL in Victoria in Vancouver?
Yeah, so we were situated in Kelowna. There's
Oh,
three
Kelowna.
other
Yep.
teams in Kamloops, and then yeah, just kind of there was a 14-day quarantine that we had to go through, and obviously it was really hard mentally because you weren't seeing anybody except for your teammates for 2 months, and yeah, you're missing the family a little bit, and yeah, but kind of just a regular day would be get up and eat breakfast, and there'd be probably 5 or 6 hours at the rink, so, just
Mm,
trying to get better with video practice, whether that's preparing for a game too, so, yeah, they took really good care of us at the hotel there, and, yeah, I was just really thankful to play hockey. Obviously, there was lots of leagues that weren't able to play hockey, so I was just really excited that
yeah.
I got my first year with the WHL.
Take us through, if you could take us through the life of a junior hockey player in Canada. I know that for here in the States, we have high school hockey. We don't have, I mean, there is a big junior league, it's the USHL. But for someone in Canada, what's the typical day in the life of a junior hockey player? I mean, not COVID withstanding and being in a bubble, but what kind of things what time do you get up? What time do you go to school? Do you go to school? I mean, what's the day to day life for a junior hockey player in Canada?
Obviously, well, the bubble season was my first year in the WHL, but
Mhm.
being called up with Victoria as a 16-year-old, I kind of learned a little bit of things, and yeah, so kind of wake up at 7 a.m. and eat breakfast, and every team's different, obviously, but in Victoria, we kind of get up and we work out and skate all in the mornings and stuff, and the high school kids would be going to high school in the afternoons, and then obviously I would be taking a university course that I would be taking, and yeah, just kind of live day by day as a junior hockey player. It's really fun. So
Yeah, I mean, inside the bubble, what did you guys do for to kind of keep yourselves entertained? Was a lot of video games? Was a lot of what kind of stuff did you guys do in the bubble to keep yourselves entertained and I guess you would say keep yourselves sane?
yeah, yeah, there's lots of guys that played video games. I brought mine, but I didn't even turn it on. I just thought that focusing on hockey was the main objective of being in that bubble, and I brought like a little putting mat for golf. I'm really into golf, so
Oh,
it's kind of
cool.
my summer sport. So, and yeah, there's quite a few UFC fights as well, and just kind of watching movies and stuff like that. So just trying to keeping hockey neutral and also having kind of a outside life of hockey in the bubble.
Okay. No, that's a really interesting thing that you're one of the you play golf in the outside of hockey. Uh, if you weren't want to play hockey, would golf be a second choice for you in terms of sports?
I'm really into golf, yeah, but there's nothing that can overtake hockey. I love the game so much. So
I do have a question from our audience. My friend Parker Ainsworth from the FN Sports and midweek mid range asks, "What's your handicap?"
I want to say it's around in between 10 and 12. So that's where I'm at situated right now. And obviously, I want to become a scratch golfer, but obviously,
Yeah,
hockey's the main priority.
yeah. Now I see you're originally from Edmonton, Alberta. Was it difficult to make the move from Edmonton over to Victoria? Is that kind of was that a difficult transition for you?
Well, I haven't fully moved to Victoria yet just because the
Okay.
first year in the bubble was like my first year in the WHL. So,
Mhm.
I think just being with the guys in the hotel for 2 months, I think made it a lot easier. Obviously, we weren't able to see even our family for 2 months or anything. So,
Mm.
yeah, it was a lot of fun in the bubble. I couldn't complain one bit. So.